Welcome to this sample lesson on the psychology of selling. A quick tour on buyer motivations, plus what makes them switch from one position to another. The first thing all salespeople need to acknowledge is that in order to sell better, we must understand buyer motivations. That selling involves getting buyers to take action based on a number of factors, which we will cover later in the lesson. To get customers or prospects to make commitments, and then be committed to change. To understand that a buying decision is really a change management decision. Ask yourself, do I understand the reasons why people buy? Do I know how to get a customer to listen? Do I know how to get a customer to care? Do I understand my value proposition? Do I know how to uncover needs? Do I know how to satisfy those needs? These are only a few of the questions we need to understand in the psychology of selling. To be successful in our sales role, we need to understand 1. Why do buyers take action? And 2. What causes buying? It may surprise you to learn that all buying decisions, including B2B, are emotional. So, when engaging with customers, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but with creatures of emotion. Numerous studies have proven that the emotional brain regularly overrules the rational brain. So, in decision making, high stakes equals high emotion. Psychology tells us that people don't like making tough decisions, so we need to make buying easier. The buying process is an emotional experience. Reputations, careers, and finances are at stake. We need to understand that these emotions influence the customer's buying decisions. In selling psychology, if we say we're going to do something for a logical reason, that means we have more emotion invested in that reason than any other. Whenever a buyer says they would like to think about it, they are saying that you have not aroused their desire to own or enjoy the benefits of your product. A survey of 2,000 decision makers found that 56% of that final purchase decision is driven by emotion, with feelings like trust, confidence, optimism, and pride emerging as the most influential. We know that the buying process is an emotional experience, which means we need to understand the various emotions that influence a customer's buying decisions. Note, the customer's previous emotions, expectations, experiences are as important as their current emotions. So, to understand the customer's thinking, we need insight into the present and the past. The emotional side of doing business is why buyers want salespeople to evoke feelings of trust, helpfulness, reliability, credibility, and a sense of partnership. Customers are most likely to rethink their current position or reset pre-established buying criteria only when given a reason to change. So, what do we mean when we talk about selling psychology? Simply stated, selling psychology is getting a buyer to take action and make a decision as a result of a learning pathway, where the customer learns about a product or service and then relates it to their specific situation to make a favorable buying decision. Buying decisions are based on 1. GAP, goal attainment or pleasure. This motive is tied to money, pride, and prestige. And 2. LAPA, loss aversion or pain avoidance, motivated by risk reduction, time, loss, or missing out. Getting a customer to move through the sales process doesn't have to be rocket science. In selling psychology, it is simply a matter of aligning the right messages, content, and actions to the matching emotional switch and feeling stages in order to influence buying behavior. So that brings us to the end of this quick sample lesson on the psychology of selling. You can access the full lesson on our Sales Skills 101 training program. Begin your sales training journey with the Digital Sales Institute. We offer you low-cost, fun, and engaging training for less than $30 for 1 full year. All subscriptions include all sales programs and associated lesson content. Plus, visit our blog for lots of free sales insights and tips.